Hello, very good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, Akshay. How are you today?
I'm good, ma'am. What about you?
I'm great too. Thank you. So, how has your day been? Busy?
Not kind of busy. It was kind of good.
Okay, nice.
Yeah,
That's nice to know. All right. Are you set to jump into some more English?
yeah, ma'am. I am.
Okay. Okay, fantastic. Now, as part of every class, at the beginning of the class, I'm going to be doing a small little surprise test of the previous class. All right. So, something that we
Sure.
learned in the previous class, anything, all right, that we understood that was something new. I will be just giving you a small little question about it just to push your mind to remember. Okay,
Yeah,
so
sure.
every day it's going to be part of our learning experience, right? So now
Yes,
I
ma'am.
want you to make a question, Akshay, to a friend about the kind of music he or she likes using the verb listen.
Listen.
So suppose I am the friend and you're asking me the question. How will you ask me? You have to use the verb listen. Start with what?
What kind of music do you listen?
Do I?
Do I
No, no, no. So do you listen?
do you
Something is
listen?
missing. Something is
What kind
missing.
of genre?
Do
Zone?
no. So do you remember I spoke about combination
Combination of
yesterday?
two,
Yeah. So listen always goes with
two.
yes, exactly. Now frame the question again. What kind?
What kind of music do you listen to?
Perfect. Yes, that's the correct question. All right, you get a clapping for that. What are we going to talk about? So, a lot of talking in store for you. All right. And our topic is about cafes, restaurants,
So, okay.
food. Okay. So, very general things, but a lot of where you will get to use a lot of words, a lot of constructions, and basically you have to tell me about. All right, wherever you're getting stuck, if you feel I don't really know the word for this, you describe it. I will try to give you the word.
Yeah, sure.
Clear? Okay, all
Yeah,
right,
sure. Yes.
fantastic. Okay, so now I do you like restaurants and cafes, Akshay?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, all right. So I want you to describe first, describe your favorite restaurant to me. All right, describe your favorite, any restaurant. You can pick on any restaurant, any cafe that you go to regularly. All right, now what all will you cover in it? You can probably tell me the name, tell me where it is, you can tell me why you like it, you can tell me about the services it has, you can tell me about maybe like some speciality over there. All right, connected also to some dish maybe over there, or maybe some memory associated with it. Okay, so build it up,
Okay.
build up your little talk around this. If you want about 30 seconds or so just to organize your thoughts, that's fine, I can give it to you. Okay,
Yeah, sure.
do you want a little time just to organize your thoughts?
Okay, ma'am.
Mhm.
Yeah, okay. There is a place named called Suki, which
Okay.
is located in Korega Park Lane number 6.
Uh-huh.
Uh, it is a very good kind of restaurant which I recently visited. It is
Okay.
totally based on the theme of like Bali.
Okay, very
The ambience is very good. I like the ambience and the services and the food which they are serving over there.
good.
I like the most of the continental food. Like the most the food I like is to eat. There is sushi and tempura butter prawns, and they also serve sake over there. So sometimes I go out with my friends, so we buy sake also to drink and to
Okay.
just hang out with other friends and all. And
Okay.
I would like to give the restaurant around like 4.5 of 5 rating.
Okay. Very nice. All right. Yes, that's interesting too. So you're giving it a rating also. You're saying that this is a to recap. You said it's a place in Koregaon Park, and it serves, I think, Southeast
Sushi,
Asian cuisine, but also continental food.
continental
And
food.
you called it. You said it has the theme of Bali. All
Yeah,
right.
ma'am.
And I like the word ambience, so that you definitely get a thumbs up for that. All right. So ambience, yes, that's a nice. What is ambience? Can you
It
describe
is
the
like
word ambience?
ambience is the environment over the place.
Yeah,
Like
so the general feel of the place, you know, when you enter it, you get this particular feel. The environment gives you that feel. So it has a very nice ambience, and so they provide a lot of services. All right, and you like them. And you said in terms of food, I think you said you try different types of cuisine
yeah,
over there.
ma'am.
You try different types of cuisine, and including sushi, and sometimes you when you go with your friends, you'll also like the sake
Yeah.
that they offer over
So,
there. Okay, yes, excellent. So this is the name of the place you said is Suki.
cooking. Yeah.
Suki, all right. Is the name an Indian name, or does it
No, it's
have
not an
some?
Indian name.
It's
It's
not
not
an
an Indian
Indian.
name.
Okay, all right. It's not an Indian name. How about the staff? Is the staff Indian, or are they also from a Southeast Asian country?
No, the staff is Indian.
Oh,
They
okay,
are not
all right.
from Southeast place.
Yeah, so they are all Indian. Okay, fine. Now that was nice. So very well done. Good show. Let's proceed a little more towards now food, because you mentioned sushi. All right, and I think you also mentioned prawn. Did I hear
Yeah,
prawn?
ma'am. Tempura. Yeah, tempura coated prawn.
Yes. Okay. So coated prawn. All right. So do you cook?
Yeah, ma'am. I like
Huh?
to cook.
Very nice. Excellent. Okay. And what kind of dishes do you like to do? Do you cook regularly every day?
Not regularly. Whenever I get time or whenever mom is not there, so I
You
cook myself and for my brother.
okay, excellent. So what kind of dishes do you like to cook?
I like to cook around like the most of the Indian food like dal, chawal, sabjis and all. I don't know how to cook roti, how to make rotis and all, but I know how to make dals and all kind of curry basis dishes and dals and all.
Very nice. So you know absolutely good survival food, right?
Yeah, thank you.
Yes. Okay. So that means that you will not go hungry. No problem. You know how to conduct yourself in the kitchen. You know how to make the basic food. What Indians will say that this is what we call home food. You
Home
can
food.
cover all that comfortably. Only the rotis, which you said, which is our Indian bread, which can be a little tricky because you
Yeah,
need to know how to roll it out. All right, but that's good. So you know survival food. And are there any special dishes that you like to make, or this is just your usual regular fare? Are there like non-veg dishes you like to make? Is there some vegetarian fare that you like to make?
uh, the non-veg I never tried, but once I tried with my friend where when mom is not here at home. So me and my friend both make butter chicken. Yeah,
Okay.
it was a first try, but yeah, we are going to say like it was a good try. Like
Not
we both
bad.
like it.
Yes.
Yeah,
What rating would you give yourself?
I will give my rating around 4 out of 5.
That's very
Yeah,
good. Excellent. Yes. So Suki gets a 4.5 and you get a 4. That's not bad at
yeah.
all. Good
Thank you.
show. Okay. Very nice. Um, so when your friends visit you, do you cook for them sometimes?
Sometimes I cook for them.
Okay. And it is mostly the food that you cook regularly, right? Do you
Yeah.
make any special dish? You said like butter chicken that day. Have you tried any other special dishes for friends?
I like to the once I'm when I was in one card at office. So on that time I made a Maggie from one of my friend.
Mm-hmm.
So he the whole group like it very much.
Okay, yes, I think that is another a staple food for all college kids. Yeah,
Yeah,
Maggie.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, and in many ways, it's a comfort food. Do you understand comfort food?
yeah, ma'am. Which
Comfort food. Yeah. So,
yeah,
what is comfort food? Elaborate for me.
which gave us like around like the most people like.
Yeah. So it's food that most people like. May not be most people, but it is something that 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 you find very satisfying.
Okay.
So it has nothing to do with how grand the dish is, or how amazingly tasty the dish is. It can be very very simple. Okay, for example, for Indians, for a lot of South Indians in particular, curd rice is comfort food.
Yeah.
So that's like, it's food that just gives you a nice feeling of satisfaction.
Satisfaction.
Sometimes, yes, comfort food can also be related to childhood. Your
Yeah.
childhood memory, like something that mom would cook when you were a child and you would eat it. So that's why when you eat it, you feel very satisfied. So when I say Maggie is comfort food for a lot of college kids, because that's a very simple to prepare, and most of the times you prepare it together with friends and have fun when you eat it. So it's a food that brings back good memories.
Memories and all. Yeah.
Yeah. So for a lot of people, they say, "What's your?" So the question, "What's your comfort food?" Okay.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, what's your comfort food is the food that you like to have at any time that gives you satisfaction. All right. It doesn't
Okay.
have to be a very grand dish. It doesn't have to be, like say sushi or butter chicken or something very very grand. It can be something very simple. It can be just your home cooked dal rice.
Yeah. Sometimes.
Okay, yeah, but that'll give you the kind of satisfaction that other outside food may not give you. So they say that that is my go-to comfort food. When I
Okay.
want a feeling of satisfaction, I go to that food. So
Yeah, I'm
you can
getting
remember this as a new term, comfort food. All right,
comfort.
yeah, a food kind of food that gives you a feeling of satisfaction. It
Satisfaction.
triggers some very nice memories also. Normally, comfort foods bring you back to some nice memory, some comforting, loving memory. That's why also people like it. Okay. All right. That was a new word. Nice new word, comfort food. All right. How about, do you think, Akshay, that fast food is very popular today?
Yeah, ma'am. Nowadays, fast food is very popular in the new generation.
Mm-hmm.
In the mostly in Pune, like the many students from all over states who are come in Pune for their education and all. Who are the people who are like students who are hostelized over in Pune. They
Mm-hmm.
like it is very good for them to eat fast food in Pune
Okay.
because
Yeah.
because uh, because they don't have to cook for them and they can go and order some like kind of dishes whatever they like and it's, which are the fast foods and they can have it.
Okay, excellent. Yes, you're saying that it's very popular because a lot of people come to Pune to study and they find it convenient. And
Yeah.
would you say that there's a lot of choice in Pune for fast food?
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay, so some examples we can get fast food like.
Like there are the Chinese dishes, the rolls, the kebabs,
Yes.
and kati rolls, and nowadays the momos is also getting famous.
Yes, okay.
Pune.
So, yeah, so we have rolls, kebabs, momos, kathi rolls, all right. So, all these are extremely famous and popular in Pune. Did you notice I did not use a the? No, the.
Sorry, I didn't get it.
So I did not use the. No, the.
The okay.
Yeah, okay. So, so I need to use the only when I'm being very specific, when I'm pointing it out. Okay, for example, if I'm talking in general, I'm talking about in general, I'm saying momos are popular because all momos are popular.
Yes,
Okay,
okay.
I'm saying kebabs are famous. All right. Kathi rolls are loved by many people. So I'm talking about in general. All right. But if I say, you know, the momos that you brought for me are not so tasty.
Okay.
Now, why did I say the? Because it is
Specific.
specific,
Specific.
exactly. All right. Yeah. So that's the difference, right? So when I'm talking about in general, I don't have to use the. But when I want to be
Okay.
very specific, that time I'll say the kathi rolls we ate at that place were
Was very
delicious.
good. Right, okay.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so that's how we will use it. Okay. Okay, excellent. Actually, let's continue our discussion on. So, do you think that we spoke about like so many types of fast food? You said the youngsters are very fond of it.
Yeah.
Um, are there any disadvantages also connected to fast food culture?
There are many kind of disadvantages of fast food because it is the street hawkers whoever like they are cooking the what kind of oil they are using with them. They are also getting the most students are getting more put on some weight and all,
Mm,
and it is also unhealthy at some time of period. We cannot eat fast food on daily basis because it is very unhealthy and they put on some weight and all, and
yes.
it is also caused to our like heart diseases, many kind of heart diseases and all, and because of that reason.
Yes, so definitely it has all these disadvantages where you spoke about, you said weight gain, you said the quality of products being used, the hygiene, we really
Hygiene,
don't know about that. And also when you spoke about heart disease, things like trans fats.
trans
Most of the
yeah.
oil that they use is reused again and again, and that can have a bad effect on your health. Small little tip for today, so to keep in mind, a grammar tip. Good speaking today, Akshay, and practice the new words you've learned. Use them
I
with your
do.
friends. Okay, read through your notes every day, and I
Yes,
will
ma'am.
see you tomorrow, same time. Yes.
Same time. Bye, ma'am.
Okay. Bye bye.